to the Rhabot pathing tutorial. For this tutorial we're just going to cover creating paths. If you haven't seen the other tutorials, you should do so, as they show you how to load Rhabot and how to create your settings and so forth. And the last thing that we'll have to do is create paths, which is what this tutorial covers. So as you can see, I've got Rhabot loaded, and I'm just going to create the settings profile we created in the last tutorial, and click Load Settings. And our settings are loaded. Now we're going to go and create a path, and as you'll see on the Paths tab, there are several different pathing options to choose from. The most important path is the hunting path. This is the path that your toon will take to fight the mobs. But the other paths are the path to vendor, which is a path to a vendor in the city, preferably one that does repairs. And there's also the path to start hunting. This is a path from a save point to your hunting area. For example, from the middle of a city to the edge of the city could be your start hunt path, and then from the edge of the city throughout the zone could be your hunt path. There's also path to graveyard 1 and 2. This is for zones that have multiple graveyards. And there's the path to mailbox, which is the path from the vendor to the mailbox, and this is used when you have a mule and you're sending items to your mule using the inventory management. And you'll see on the bottom we have a couple imports. If you have Rhabot or glider paths, you can import those here as well. And the general path and the individual path are used for different bots, but since we're just covering the standard bot, we're just going to cover these 6 paths here. So, as you can see, I'm standing here in Vale. I'm in front of the training area, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Start Hunting path. I click Start Hunting, and I have to give it a group name since I've never done this before. We're just going to call it Shaman Paths, and this will be from level 1 through level 4. So, for any toons that load this path who are level 1 through level 4, this is the path they'll run. You'll see here you can check if the path is mountable. This means if you want to mount up on the path. I don't advise you doing this for the hunt path, because you'll look kind of stupid casting your mount, running 10 yards, and dismounting before pulling another mob. And you'll see over here you can check if it's flyable, and this is of course for those areas in the Outlands where you can fly if you have a flying mount. Okay, so we're going to click Start Recording, and we're going to minimize Rhabot, and it's now recording, and I'm just going to run a little bit here. This is my hunt path. I'm sorry, that was our start hunt. And click Stop Recording, and it's going to save the path. So we'll do a hunt path this time for real. And since we already created a group, pick Shaman Paths. This is also 1 through 4. And click Start Recording, and minimize. And this time we'll do a real hunt path. And you just want to go around where all the mobs are. You don't have to go through them. Just remember your search area is 30 yards, so as long as the mobs that you're targeting are within 30 mobs, you'll be fine. Okay, stop recording, and our path is saved. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to run to the vendor. So you want to get back to where you first started for your start hunt, as close to it as possible. You see I'm back here. And we're going to make a path to vendor and choose our Shaman Paths group. This is for level 1 through 4. And we're going to start recording. And we'll pick our vendor here. And we'll stop recording. And there's no mailbox in Vale, but at this point if I wanted to run to mailbox, I would click mailbox and I would run the path. We'll just pretend there's a mailbox here. We'll run the path as if there were a mailbox. Okay, so basically we've created all the paths that we need except for maybe the graveyard path. And on this low level you don't really need it, but for the other levels you definitely want your graveyard path, because otherwise if you die you won't be able to do anything. So we're going to go back to our save point, to our graveyard, and start recording. And here's the graveyard. And stop recording. Okay, so in general, the paths that you need are the hunting, the vendor, and the graveyard. What's going to happen is as you're running the hunt path, when your bags get full or your durability gets low, he's going to stop, reverse on his path, and go back to that vendor and sell and repair. If you have a mule, he'll go to the mailbox and mail items to the mule, and then he'll run back, do the start hunt, and do the hunt path all over again until he levels. And that's it for this. If you have any questions, go to the website, Rhabot.com, that's RHABOT.com, and click on the contact button, or go to the forums, forum.rhabot.com.